What's up everyone? Welcome back to Karl and Karlsson channel. We are here with Karl at the garage and planning to do some electrical work on the Audi. We actually gotta install some relays for the fuel pumps because it's going to get two more to support some ethanol action, and we need to run some wires from the Max Eco. So the Max Eco is located here under the passenger side. Need to bring some wires from here. Wires probably need to be run from under these plastic covers and gonna end up in the trunk somewhere here.
Near the battery.
Near the battery, yeah. Gonna make some solid connections here for the fuel pumps, so each of them should draw around like 15 amps. So I have, with a spare, I have 13 amps relays. So they should be more than enough for those fuel pumps. But yeah, the plan is to give it a wash before, because it's drove it around yesterday a little bit and it's pretty dirty. So
especially
give it
the passenger seat is very dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to check the seats, like if it smells bad or what's going on with the seats. But yeah, I think it's time to give it the first official wash in this garage. And yeah, we're enjoying the nice Estonian weather over here, so it's slight rain right now, but we're not gonna let us bother it.
Perfect for washing.
Yeah, it's gonna help out with the washing, so don't have to use the water so much. Okay. I see you're struggling with those
shocks.
Yeah.
Are quite strong.
Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. So a few days ago, actually I went on the dyno with it, made a few pretty nice pulls. Like, yeah, I'm gonna cut in a clip here of the dyno pulls and the dyno sheet. So the result came back like 302 kilowatts at the wheels. So it's around, I think I calculated it's like around 404 horsepower, but that's the break-in tune still. So it's just a baby boost, so 1.5 bar. But yeah, as I brought it to garage here, I wanted to give Karl and a few of our other friends a small test drive. And exactly when I was doing it, the throttle cable broke loose. So right now it's a small tuning here with the zip ties. I don't know, man. Maybe it was a sign that I shouldn't drive this car, but
I think it wasn't.
Yeah, it's just an old car.
Yeah, we just learned it again.
Yeah.
You need new parts everywhere. The radiator as well.
Yeah, and we broke the radiator as well. So as soon as we went on the dyno, the radiator actually didn't have this side mount over here, and it was flapping around with the heavy throttle, and it hit the nut or the bolt here over here and broke a hole in the radiator. So right now this is a replacement radiator. We borrowed it from Christian so I can drive around, but the old one that we showed in the last video is getting repaired as we speak. But when the rain settles down, then we're gonna definitely go for a test drive and make a few drive-bys or maybe a few clips of the driving part as well. But yeah, let's get working and see you guys in the next clip. Okay, the Audi is all cleaned up for now. Gave it a quick wash, looking a lot better. And Karl is already here at the back working. So like with the Lada, Karl is always working and I'm filming. Let's continue the same trend.
This time I have no idea what I'm doing.
I feel like this is working for our channel, so should continue on filming and I will just point with the finger what you have to unbolt and do.
Do I have to unbolt this?
Yes, please do. So, all jokes aside, I need to do the wiring. Also, I forgot to say that I need to do the wiring for the ethanol sensor, which I have somewhere over here. So this is the ethanol sensor that will connect to the overflow pipe that will go back to the surge tank. And here is the cabling for it, or the socket. So as you can see here, it should have 3 wires. So at least I need to bring 3 wires to the back, and also 1 more for the fuel pump. And later on, I think we have it somewhere else, I need to also wire the clutch switch. So Max Eco also has pretty good wiring diagram. So I think I need to connect it to this sensor ground, so that one will go to ethanol sensor. One of the extra sensors, so this will be the signal, and there should be sensor plus 5 volts as well somewhere here. But actually I have it already wired for different sensors under here. You guys can't see anything here. I will bring some light to it. And I will use one digital or GP out 1 for the extra fuel pump. So I will show it later on how to map it in Max Eco interface. And yeah, I have this cable. So it has 4 wires running through it, and hopefully it's long enough. It should be long enough, but I think we have to test it out and see if it will get to the back here. And we have to think of a place where we can put the relays. So I have 3 relays that we need to add to here somewhere, but yeah. Anyway, gonna figure it out and leave the camera rolling.
So how's it going?
Going pretty well actually, doing some wiring jobs. So
What at the fuel pump?
Yep, we removed the cover plate from here. Car took the battery out, the battery tray, everything out. So we found the fuel pump wiring, and the plan is to replace the plus wire with a larger caliber one, and we will add an extra relay that will come from the straight from the battery. So the usual problem with those old cars is that for example, when you replace the fuel pump with a more powerful one, the factory relay just doesn't hold up, because it has to supply voltage to a whole bunch of different things in the car. So the smart idea is, when you change the fuel pump with a powerful one, also add a relay and change the wiring. So that's what we are doing right now for this one.
So the original power for the fuel pump will be now the signal for the relays.
Exactly, that's the plan. So the original wire will be signal for the 2 pumps. Right now I'm preparing the wiring, and we will add the 2 fuel pumps, I think, next week. But for right now, the signal will be for the 2 relays, and the 3rd relay will get the signal from the Max Eco. So when we'll go to the dyno, the tuner will decide when the 3rd pump will kick in. So I will just prepare all the wiring, do the mapping in the Max Eco, and it will be ready to go when it's time.
And the relays will be underneath the back seat.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, Karl I think found a pretty good place for them right here. So actually here's the OEM diff control module, and there's a whole bunch of free space here, and they will be also easily accessible when we need to remove them or change the relays, whatever, check them. So it's actually a perfect place for them. So they will be shielded in the interior as well.
So Martin, how far are you?
It's going going great. The battery side is done. All the wires have been crimped there. So here I'm doing the relay sockets. I don't wanna, or at least I try to avoid any soldering. So I crimped those myself and without no soldering. So it's like OEM stuff. And right now I'm doing the battery wires. So like the positive connection from the battery. And I think this one is ready. It should go in here, other way. Click.
Yep, everything back here is done.
Yep, back here
Looks
is done.
good.
Looks good. Fuel pump wires are also done. So they are right now over here. This is the new positive connection, and this is the signal one that went to the fuel pump from the factory. So this will go to one relay, and here's the positive connection as well. So I need to add a ground. Basically that's it. Then the fuel for this one it should be ready, so we can try it out soon.
And I've been messing with the clutch switch.
Yep, for flat shifting.
Yep, we have removed quite many parts from the car already.
Yeah.
And probably need to remove some more. But anyway, the switch will go over there. It looks exactly like the brake one and probably works the same method as well.
Yep.
So I just put the switch over there and run wires to the ECU.
Yep. So the reason we need the switch is that when I'm racing I can keep my foot on the gas and just banging gears, and when the clutch switch is activated the ECU will disconnect the spark for a second, so I can bang in the gear, and as soon as I release the pedal it will go on as normal. So that's the reason why we need the clutch switch.
Actually it's just for the flame.
What do you mean? No, it's
No,
for ignition.
not for flat shifting, but for the flame.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah, that one too. Yeah, I needed some time to process this one. But as you saw, the flames come already anyway. So.
Yeah. Hopefully we can catch it on camera as well soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's keep going.
Keep for me, yeah.
So what's done?
Well, the relays are done, and the clutch trigger or the clutch sensor is also done. So you can show the people how the relays turned out. To be honest, I'm really satisfied how it looks, and also they don't move here, so they're like, I used a two-sided tape to fix them. But you can still get him out and change the fuses if needed and whatnot. It's pretty good.
And they're working as well.
So click, and we can hear the fuel pump running.
And the fuel pump runs, everything works.
Yep. And also, if you come over here, we can check the clutch signal. So we wired it to one of the digital inputs. So actually I named the clutch as well, and you can see if I press it, then it goes active. Yep.
Definitely works.
Works as a charm. So I think the project is successful for today, and maybe we'll go for a small test drive to end off this video. Let's warm up the car and yeah, let's go for a drive.
Warming up the engine.
Yeah, doing some casual, let's say, highway driving. So I'm gonna talk about this tablet as well. Maxeco has this awesome feature that you can use Bluetooth connection with any kind of Android tablet and have this nice app to display all the engine parameters and everything that's connected to the ECU. So it makes things really easy. You don't have to add any extra dials or gauges or whatnot. So right now I quickly edited this view, and now I have a clutch signal as well, and we can see it now. If I engage the clutch, yeah, we can see right away it works, and now it released it. So that's pretty cool stuff. And yeah, let's warm up the engine, do some highway driving, and then maybe we're gonna do some pulls.
good yesterday, but
Yeah, but let's say we did some hard driving.
so it got the first
Decent this
hot cycle.
hot cycle, yeah, and I think the metal just played around a little bit, and Christian needs to do some adjustments for it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it out. So it's around 2.5 bars. No, it's actually this is the with the atmospheric pressure, so 1.5. So you have to divide like 1 bar from it. It's an animal, and it's still not yet fine-tuned, so that's amazing.
I think it's a good place where to start from.
Yeah, it's an awesome place where to start from. But we should start from fixing the exhaust.
Yeah, it sounds horrible.
Yeah, I think maybe we can finish off the video over here. So put the Audi back to the garage, and we still have some wiring and some interior stuff to do when it's completed. And
So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet,
yep,
subscribe please.
Yeah,
And like and comment as well.
Yep.
And let us know what you think.
if you think that we did anything wrong, or maybe we can do something better, then leave us comments, and a good criticism always welcome.
Exactly.
Awesome. See you guys in the next video.
See ya.
Yeah.